y'all, if you want to come to Itchetucknee Springs, I highly recommend that you get here early in the morning, as it has a sign right there that says park closed, try again later. And basically it's going to be 1 for 1. Car comes out, the car goes in. There's a line of cars all the way down. This ain't no street. This is literally highway off the side of the highway. So cars parked off the side of the highway all the way down about a quarter mile. Everybody's trying to get to Itchetucknee Springs. It's about 12:37 p.m. And yeah, nobody is able to get in there at this point. You got to come out here early. Good thing for me, I'm local. I'm about 30 minutes from here. About 15-20 minutes from Jenny. About 30 minutes from here. So yes, if you're looking to come to Itchetucknee Springs, as they have limited parking, they don't take a whole lot of traffic like overflow traffic like Jenny Springs. You got to get here early. Even Gilchrist Blue Springs have overflow parking. Not here in Itchetucknee, as literally it's off the side of the highway. And there's not a lot of room. There's a lot of facilities and businesses in the area that rent out tubes and kayaks. But yeah, if you're trying to get in Itchetucknee, you gotta get here early, or you ain't gonna get here at all. Literally, quarter mile line of cars trying to get in here right now. So yeah, it's about 12:38. It's about 30 minutes back to Jenny. I said I was gonna get out today, so it won't be no Itchetucknee for me today. 1 week later. Alright, last week I tried to get in here and the line was down the block. We're gonna see what it looks like today. Maybe I'll be able to get in, maybe not. Itchetucknee Springs, I'm here. Alright, let's see. See a lot of cars coming around that curve. They're looking kind of disappointed. Maybe I'll be able to get in here today. Okay, don't look too bad. I don't see a line. Oh, there it is. There is a line. Holy smokes. Let's see what happens. Well, guys, looks like I made it in. Ranger station closed. Please use honor pay system. Okay. I am in Itchetuckney. Parking admission 6 per vehicle, up to 8 people. What else? Occupant $2 per person. License on walk-ins. All right, I made it through the gate. Come in here. Okay, can't turn left. It's blocked off. I must go right. Going in. Welcome. Itchetucknee Springs. Welcome. Real Florida. For your enjoyment. They have park rules. Service road, can't go that way. Spare the road. Turtles, pedestrians, bikers, and golf carts. Well, of course, golf carts. Going in. I see low line areas. Alcohol beverages prohibited. Just for all of my drinking buddies. Just so y'all know, we can't get drunk. That don't mean you can't get drunk and come though. Goofy. Alright, parking areas. Alright. I'm gonna ride around in here so I can kind of get acquainted with what they got. Alright, canoe and kayak launch straight ahead. Trestle Point and Pine Ridge Trail. Okay. You know, I don't think I'm gonna go straight into just kayaking here. I'm gonna go out here and get acquainted with it. However, I want to see what all they got. Okay, shower room over there, or just bathroom? Just bathroom. Got over there a water pump. Keep right. They got the puppy out here. Big old circle too. Yeah, definitely gonna drive down in here because that's a long way to pull a kayak. It's a little bumpy too. What's to the left? Don't know. A couple of cars down in here. I guess that's staff parking. I see some kayaks being taken off the ramps. Okay, here we go. We're in here. Okay. I see. Nature trail. Okay. Just so you know, no lifeguards, swim at your own risk. Non-swimmers, please wear a life-saving device. Wildlife may be present, will be. Caution, slippery surface. All right. Itchetucknee Springs. I have a ride. Parking lots closed at sundown. All beverages prohibited. Itchetucknee Springs State Park. I am here. Swim and picnic. Choose the river, canoe and kayak, hike the trail. In case of emergency. Itchetucknee Springs. Springs, Itchetucknee River, the East Coast, clear waters for enjoyment. Cool. Pretty. Riverside store located by North Launch. Riverside Grill. What are they feeding us over here? Okay, not bad. Hamburger $10.59. Fries $3.69. It's about average. Chief is seized. Whoa. Damn. There we go. A bit of history. That's right there. Appreciate it. Nice. All right, I wanted to take a little time to kind of like get like the full visual, so I kind of walked around and looked like a weirdo with my camera, but I really wanted to take the whole scene in, man. Like from the sky, it was so pretty, and it had to be about 9 in the morning, and people were already out, you know, picnicking, hanging out. People were, you know, hanging out by the water. In the water, the kids were playing, and it was just so pretty and relaxing. Quite a contrast from what you'll find out at Jenny Springs, as Jenny Springs is usually a little bit more rambunctious. You're gonna have the music pumping from the speakers and the Bluetooths and all that, and you're gonna have people partying and drinking. Nah, not here at Itchetucknee. It was really nice. They tried to keep it, you know, real peaceful and just a good place to go out and relax, man. And I took some really good videos of the waterways and the springs, the waters leading up to the springs. But yeah, it was really nice, and I enjoyed it, man. And it was kind of like, you know, an opportunity to really take the place in before I got out there and tried to go kayaking. What's up, fam? It's your boy Timcool251. I have finally made it out to Itchetucknee Springs. Yes, I've been in the Gainesville area for over a year, and I finally made it to Itchetucknee Springs. And it is really, this is the ramp here where you come in and you launch it right here. I'm not gonna flip my kayak over trying to show it, but yes, and I finally made it out. I had to get here early. Yes, indeed, you had to get here early because last week when I came out, I think I got here like 10:30, 11, and there was a line, half a mile line, couldn't get in, but finally made it in, and I'm about to go for it and see what it's about. Not too crowded yet, but I imagine by the time I make my way back up to the ramp, it will be. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. Timcool251. See you soon. Itchetucknee Springs. Hey y'all, it's your boy here. This place is so pretty. Now, yeah, I was a little off put by the rules, not being able to have no food, no disposable bottles, no drinks, no alcoholic beverages. I get it. They want to keep this place pristine, and it is that. You will forget where you are just being out here. It is so pretty, really pretty, and definitely glad I made it out here. It's nice. Looks like I'm over a school of adult. What were those? Trout? School of trout. Just beneath me here. Y'all, this place right here is so pretty. I had to double back. I literally had to come back upstream, turn around so I can get back down in here and just show you the visual of this little area right here. It is so pretty. From the shallow and how wide and green it is to the little alligator that's over there. It looks to be about a 5-footer. Not very big. Yeah, I had to turn around, get a do-over. So if I'm a little winded, that's because I had to come back upstream here. Really pretty. See if I can get the gator again. He might have gone away. Not really away, it's out of sight. Oh, I see him. You may not be able to see him, but he's right there. I'm gonna let him be. Not very big anyway. First gator. There's a small gator right there to your right. It's not very big. Maybe 5-footer. Yeah, you can see his back right there by that bush. This is really, really pretty. Okay. I guess I made it to the south side entrance point of the Itchetucknee. I take it? I'm not sure. What am I coming up on? This is Midpoint Landing. Oh, Midpoint. Oh, High Point. Is that High Point? I'm gonna see here in a second. I think it says High Point Landing. But yeah, people are out here. I'm coming upon a party here. This is a long spring. The entire length that I've gone is the entire spring. This is so dope. Oh, Midpoint Landing. Oh, do not exit here. River entry only. Wow. Oh man. Okay. I'm here. Found a crowd. Found a crowd. Dang, that's a long line. Holy smokes. It was so peaceful. Midpoint Landing, do not exit here. River entry only. Exit river 25 minutes down Dampers Landing. Oh man, look at the crowd. That line is long. It goes all the way back up there. Long line. They're in. All right, looks like I'm gonna be playing bumper kayak because I'm coming through.
How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. About yourself, man?
Man, I'm living the dream.
That's it, man. This is it. This is it.
It's pretty out here.
I love it. I love it. It's my first time doing Itchetucknee. I usually do Jenny.
Right.
Jenny is a party all the time, but the spring is not as long. Heading to the river. But yeah, this is really nice. I'm glad I got out here. It's pretty out here.
I was telling him I think about this 150 years ago or 200 years.
So at this point, here I am. I'm cruising along, and I'm kind of in the mix with the tubers, and a pretty deep conversation got started. I didn't want to get too deep in it because it was a mixed crowd, but yeah, the gentleman to the left of me said he imagined 150, 200 years ago that the Native Americans had to really be proud of having such a little piece of paradise right there in their backyards, and you can imagine how they felt when it was taken from them. And I said, yeah, you're right. I can't imagine. That was a tough situation. You know, when the conquistadors came along and took it from them, and I said, well, I guess it's about to happen to us next, because now they're telling us that they're extraterrestrials and aliens been visiting the earth, so maybe they're gonna take it from us next. So I had to lighten the mood, but yeah, it was a pretty heavy conversation. I didn't want to get too deep, so I just, you know, cruised on up ahead of them. But yeah, that was interesting. At this point, it's time to turn back. If you can see this bridge right here, this overpass, you've come too far and you need to go back. Unless you got a boat or something, or you're just a professional. So yeah, I went through the bridge, under the bridge, and the little tunnel that followed it, and I got to the other side and realized, yeah, I have gone past the turnaround point, and it's one thing for me, because I was pretty much, you know, confident that I was gonna make it back through, but there was a couple that followed me to the other side, and once we got over there, I told them, I think we have come too far, that the turnaround, you know, the takeout point was back there. They were kind of scared. They were like, well, how are we gonna get back through that bridge and that tunnel? I tried to help them. It became an adventure. I tied their kayak to the back of mine, and I tried to dredge forward through that tunnel, and no, it flipped us. And I think the lady, she lost her glasses. She was a sweet lady, and the gentleman, he was there, and we were trying to make sure she didn't drown, and it became a real adventure. I managed to get them secured to the side of the bank, and I took their kayak, and I managed to get through that tunnel with a sit-inside kayak. They actually had a a tandem sit inside. So I was able to get through there, but and I tied their stuff off, but I had to have them walk over the bridge, around it, and get to the other side so that they can get back in and go back to the takeout point. I tried to get my kayak over there to them to make sure they were safe, but there was no way I was going to get my kayak, which is to sit on top, through that tunnel. It became a journey. I just could not get back over there. So yeah, but I watched them from a distance. They did manage to get back in their stuff. I remember his name. I think his name was Andre. I don't remember hers. Yeah, Andre. But hers, I know she did lose her glasses. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, I made sure they didn't drown. I kept them from drowning, and I did manage to get the rest of their stuff and all that to the other side. So yeah, what an adventure. I got a boat, man. I gotta get a boat, man. I made it to the end. This is where the Itchetucknee ends and the Sante Fe begins. Sante Fe River, it crosses pretty much the entire state. Itchetucknee takes me. There's a party right here on the edge. And you can kind of see where the water goes from green to brown. Light green, blue, brown. So came to the end. It's a party here. I don't know nobody, so I'm gonna just. But yeah, they having a good time back here. This is where the rich folks in this area come to play. I ain't one of them. Yep, I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna ease back up to the front. It's gonna be about 2 hours to get back up there, but I'm ready for it. So see y'all on the other side. Well, I've officially come to a point where I just can't get past it.
Yes, you can.
I done made it to a bridge. Got a paddle board. I got Alex saying I can. Just met her out here. She's saying, yes, you can do it. Oh, I can't do it. I've tried it quite a few times, but I just can't get through that current. It turns you around and it flips you over. Now, if I was in a regular kayak or sit inside, I'd be able to do it, but that current's a little too strong for a sit on top kayak. I cannot. I've tried it. I can't seem to get through it. It's too much. It's too much. The paddleboarder said they could do it. I just can't do it. So I think I'm just gonna cheat and take my kayak up through there. Cause yeah, that's a challenge. That is an official challenge. That's tough. All right, so here's a quick reference of where I started up here at the upper tube launch. I cruise down to the midpoint tube launch. This will be right here is the Dampier's landing. This is where the kayaks are supposed to exit, but I did not. And then I went down to the bridge where, yeah, no turning back. But this is actually where I ended up coming back out at and where I exited. Yeah, Dampier's landing is where kayaks are supposed to come out. Just keep that in mind. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit that notification. And until next time, y'all be safe. And I'll see you out at the springs.